Anyway, so welcome to the Podcastination episode 9 live. We got the camera running last week. We got it live this week, and then we're gonna try not to say inappropriate shit.
Ooh.
Not that I edited anyway, but now you have.
But Twitch has like hot words.
Oh, really? Like what? Don't say it.
I'm not. Yeah, no. There are things you can't say on Twitch though.
Well, anyways, I am your host Bowman. With me this evening is what's your name?
My name is Ernie, and I'm a Leo. I like long walks on the beach, and puppies and kittens.
Cool. And
Right. And I'm Rachel. I don't have anything fucking cool like that, so
that's fine.
Her name is Rachel.
Oh yeah.
She likes
snap clap.
bananas.
Hey, Ernie, could you do me a favor? Can you go kill that heater? Everything ready. Forgot to turn off the heater.
Yeah, we're gonna freeze to death for this, so.
No, this jacket didn't hide how fat I am. It's because it's cold out. That's what we'll pretend, right?
I'm wearing this sweet cardigan because stripes are flattering.
Oh, is that what it
I have
is?
a giant clown on my tits, so.
Was that Rob Corddry?
Isn't it Children's Hospital or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, the reason I say whatever is because Kevin grabbed it like at Goodwill one day thinking it was like Captain Spaulding. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. I don't like the show, but okay.
I won't lie to you. I thought it was who was the serial killer?
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, I thought it was a Gacy shirt when I first saw it.
I mean, I'm down either way. I mean, either.
We just had a conversation
these
recently about girls who were obsessed with serial killers and whatnot.
No, it's because American Horror Story romanticized like Tate Logden.
There was.
I mean, it was way
long
before
then,
that,
yeah.
but like now it's like super mainstream where it's like that one picture of him with the skull face about to go in for the school shooting, and they're like, "Oh,
The what?
marry me!" Yeah.
There's an episode of that on
Oh yeah.
on school shootings. Dope.
What on American Horror Story?
Um.
It was the first season. It was
Yeah,
a background
very
story
first
of one of the
season.
characters that he was not all there and
Yeah.
did the school shooting. But he was cute, so it's totally forgivable.
Yeah, he was adorable. He's like, "I will leave you alone if you want me to, because I care about you."
Before we started, you were talking about trigger words for Twitch.
Yeah, there we go.
School shooting. That's got to be one,
Yeah,
right?
that's definitely gotta be one. I thought about it after it came out of my mouth. I'm like, well, we're already here, whatever.
Whoops. Oh well.
You get banned to make a new channel.
Speaking, get banned out the gate.
I mean, it's not like we're saying it repeatedly.
Like school shooter.
Did you know there's a Columbine video game?
That doesn't surprise me, and I'm like, and it wouldn't surprise me if you told me it came out 10 years ago.
No, it's like a RPG Maker style game.
No, it's been a long time since that came out. No, it's not what you think either. When you hear it, you're thinking, oh, someone's making light of the situation. It actually is a pretty decent like psychological rundown of these guys, and it's not meant to be taken lightly. It's not meant to be taken like it's actually a legit piece of art if you think about it.
No, I mean like honestly, like.
But it's not sitting there going like earn extra points for taking out students or something like that.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, it is actually legitly.
I figured it would be like not Postal. What was the other one? The one that like everyone got. It got a lot of hatred or something like that.
I mean, Postal was.
Well,
that
Postal
game,
got that trap too, but hatred.
That you're thinking. Well, I mean, you're not thinking.
Your
Night Trap.
hatred got garbage because
It's hatred.
hatred got garbage because
the
it
fuck is
wasn't
hatred?
it wasn't very substantial. It was just like
Never heard of this.
it was just
game.
like gore and blood and violence for the sake of gore, blood, and violence, which I'm not against. I mean, some games have got to be that way. Without that frame of thought, we wouldn't have well, really, in a lot of ways, stuff like Doom and whatnot. Although Doom at least had
I don't
more
think-
substance to it.
I don't think it's a substance thing. I think it got a lot of hate because like the goal was to literally just kill everyone you can, including like children and babies.
Once
and
again,
stuff.
like I
Weird
said,
question.
if you just throw it at somebody with no real context, then it's just
Weird question though. When did Doom come out? When was Doom created?
92, 93?
Well, I'm wondering because I'm like, all right, we know that Night Trap's the reason we have like the ESA.
ESRB,
system.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
we have
but
the ESRB
did it
because
come
a
out-
bunch of old people who didn't know anything about gaming decided that suddenly gaming was something to be concerned about.
I'm like wondering, did that come out before that or after?
Night Trap originally, I think, was supposed to be out in 91, but there wasn't a whole lot of formats that could support it.
Right. I watched
And
like
it
a
didn't become-
hour-long documentary.
Yeah, it didn't
on
become
that.
mainstream until like 93, 94.
I was just mostly wondering because I'm like, the two games are so drastically different. Yeah, I mean they're completely different games, but like Doom is like gory and gross.
Doom is gory, gross, and horror. It's
Guts
it's
and glory. Here we go.
It's nothing more than pretty much discovering a new way to produce an action shooter game and just having those types of elements in it. Yeah.
So I'm like,
but I mean, there's way worse. It's just that you got to realize for the time frame, gaming was still a new medium, and so. Yeah, it was a new medium, and so people found a way to find issue with a new medium. It was a baby,
and they're trying to introduce new food to it, and it's just spitting it out. Going,
it's like as soon as people realized that paintings were being like purchased and sold and taken amongst its own community, they looked at them and went, "Wait a minute, that's a wang. You can see that dude's wiener. So shouldn't we be doing something about this?"
Yeah, India, and you know that like I think it's Britain. Has like all of like India's like historical artifacts, and they won't give it back to them because they're like, no, we found it, but they're like, no. India's like,
yeah,
that's kind of like our history though.
Have you seen Black Panther yet?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay, there's a scene that just pretty much fits right in line with what you're talking about. Hey, we found it. It's ours. You know.
Yeah,
that's been out, dude.
No, I forgot that was coming out because I started watching this documentary on it before,
that's been out.
Like when it came.
She's referring to the re-release of Night Trap. Yeah,
I was looking at it and I was like, oh, it's an IMV. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I was like, what they want to rate it for? Was it super gory or did it have boobies or something?
There was this one specific scene. If you want to take it away, or you want me to?
No. Real talk. I can make it short and sweet for you, Bowman. Out of context. That's what made it get the rating that it got. Out of context. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You listen to Pumped Up Kicks. If you just listen to one lyric in that song, you misjudge the entire thing. You know?
It's a song about the kid.
All the other kids with the pumped up.
Yeah, I mean, I know the song. I was going to look at the lyrics because I don't know the song. I know the song, but I don't know the song.
All I'm saying is, out of context, that song seems like it's not only supporting, gun violence in schools, but it's also like, praising it. But it's not. And so, in the case of Night Trap, you had which is such a stark contrast in this conversation.
It's like HBO,
it's not even that because the sexual content wise, the worst you get is someone in a nightie.
Right.
Boom. But no, what it is the whole gimmick of the game is you play as a part. You're playing as part of a team that's supposed to stop these vampire monster guys. Well, no,
I know.
It's not much of a story here. But there's vampire monster guys, and you're setting off traps in the house.
They're called augurs.
You're setting off traps in the house to keep them from killing the people in the house. And but the end. But people,
it's a trap at night. I get it.
So people see it. People see it. They see like the women looking in the mirror doing makeup, and then this man in black comes and snatches her out.
No.
Oh, you're supporting the death, the murder of women.
It's literally one scene though. It's literally.
Can I go out on a limb and be like, "Yo, bring this style back"?
There's tons of games that still use that style.
No. I'm talking about that girl in her like workout gear.
Yeah.
No, I think it's the one scene where
Dana
the girl
Plato was in that game.
She was.
She had a butt before butts were a thing.
She was a starring role because she was I'm going in to save these girls.
Yeah, she was the undercover agent. Yeah.
But no, it's the one scene where the girl's getting ready in like the mirror, and like if you don't save her fast enough, the dude comes up with. Funnily enough, the reason they're called augurs is the tool that they're using is an auger. It's stupid, but it's something to literally go into a vein and drain it.
Yeah, because they're vampires.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean that's the tool. Like they use it in mortician. Like
no, but still they're after blood. Yeah,
right, but it's like they come up and they're like and they have like this collar thing and it just goes.
If you've ever wanted to see the most non-stealthy stealth motherfuckers, because they move like. Remember your putty men and your
they
fucking
move like fucking jellyfish.
Remember putty men and fucking Power Rangers? Now imagine them being stealthy.
Or either they move like their video game characters waiting for you to kick their ass, or like you're at the player select screen.
They waddle and wave their arms, and it's the furthest from dangerous or scary you've ever seen.
With that great music.
Yeah. All in all, what's generally happened is a scene got taken out of context, and suddenly it's rotting our brains. And it's funny how things change and stay the same because now they're wanting to blame video game violence.
I was about to say I'm actually glad we got onto this because
before we take that leap, one comment I have about this game here, I like that. I didn't know about this controversy of it, but now that there is a rating system, I like that it's re-released. Got a T for teen.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Yeah. No. They pressed for it to get like re-rated like originally, but no.
because no one wanted to hear it.
Right.
Like T14 ain't even bad.
Funnily enough, the guy who made this game was actually like hired by like Hasbro or whatever, because he made another game that was like a whodunit style of this. Mm-hmm. And once Hasbro found out, like I think it was Hasbro, it was one of those family friendly toy games companies. Once they realized, one, how costly it would be to create these systems and push them. Yeah. They also found out the content of the game, and the dude was like, "Nah, I really don't feel like changing it to anything else, so we're gonna look for something else."
Yeah. Well, see, you got to keep in mind too. We're talking about an era when VCR board games and
right.
Which VCR board games were the dumbest shit ever. Coming from a background of having experienced my handful of them. I mean, there were one or two that were kind of interesting in context, but all in all, yeah, really, really just product of the time. VCR board games and fucking they started trying to do stuff like that with CD based systems, because we had like
CDI
we had CD drive based systems, DVD players that weren't DVD players.
N64 was even supposed to have its own drive.
Well, no, it technically did in Japan, but it never made it here.
Yeah.
But no, like we had systems that were coming out that were CD drive based media players and whatnot, and long before around the same time frame, but a little bit before, like CDI and so on like that. I think Toshiba had a unit that was out for a while there. They had Horst Phillips with the CDI. The guys at 3DO who were just basically a couple of cats. One of the guys from EA who got sick of being with EA, which I don't blame him, but yeah. So you had all these. You had these games that were like that. Seventh Guest, which was basically like
the Grumps just played that Voyeur game.
That actually, that comes from the same time frame. Actually, yeah.
Which it seemed like that would be a really fucking hard and boring game to play.
A lot of those games were. A lot of the games that were nothing more than just video content that was situation
like your
based.
DVD. It was like your fucking DVD special shit that you got menu. Like, oh, interactive.
Yeah. It was awful. The only games that did anything good with the content, or the format, the only games that did anything good with the format, and even that would be questionable, would be stuff like your Space Ace and your Dragon's Lair and
Space Ace.
Yeah, fucking dude, like those Don Bluth games were hard as shit but fun.
Yeah, AVGN did like a big thing on that, and there was like some fighting game that looked really interactive and cool.
Way of the Warrior or something.
I think so.
And there was a zombie shooting game that was out during that time too that was really good. Well, I say really good as in
good for the time.
Yeah. A lot of those games we used to have over at Matt's. Actually, you probably will see that box art and go, "Oh, hey, yeah."
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Because we had a big shipment of those come in once, and they all sold.
There's
on
like
eBay.
one really sweet video or game that was like one of those like
a video of game.
Yeah,
no, legit. That describes them videos of games.
No, it was
legit.
It's called Plumbers Don't Have Tie or Don't Wear Ties.
Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
Yes.
Not only do I remember that game, rather, I was one of those kids that had a subscription to EGM2. And EGM2 was basically just Electronic Gaming Monthly's second magazine that did all the stuff that wouldn't go into regular magazines, such as foreign games, those CD games that no one cared about because who was playing those? We had Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis still, and stuff of that nature. And I mainly just read it because it was the only place I could read about foreign games that I'll never get to play. But they used to also cover those games. And I remember the review for Plumbers Don't Wear Ties was probably the shortest review I'd ever seen, because it was literally like, man, if I wanted to watch softcore porn, I would just tune into Cinemax at night. This is stupid.
Oh, it's bad.
And it's not even FMV.
Have you ever seen playthrough of it?
A long time ago.
Oh my god.
I owned a 3DO when I was younger. I regret it greatly, but I did. I only bought a 3DO because it was the only way I was going to play Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And that was just the only way to get it for a while there here in the States, other than really trying to scour and find an arcade cabinet. But that's the only reason I bought that thing, and even that didn't warrant the purchase.
Well,
Samurai Showdown too, but once again, didn't warrant a purchase.
No, I mean, it's cool that you talk about having that magazine, because you could read through games that you had no fucking chance of playing.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Until emulation came around.
Well, I had GamePro, because like I was still at my Christian school and we had to sell magazines. So my mom was like, "I'll get you this for, I'll buy you GamePro or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, cool," And they had a Halloween edition that was Silent Hills beating the final boss in Silent Hill 4, and I was obsessed. I still have that magazine.
I keep forgetting. I was just about to ask a question, but then I keep forgetting that I'm like the oldest motherfucker between the three of us. I was sincerely about to go, hey guys, do you remember what your favorite magazines to pick up off the magazine rack were whenever you were a kid and your parents were grocery shopping? And I thought about it, you know, like hitting up the old Winn-Dixie and looking at the magazine rack and buying GamePro and shit like that. But then it hit me, I was like, by the time you guys were able to really read
like
digital
watching,
media,
like Tiger Beat and shit, or reading Tiger Beat because I wanted the pictures.
Oh, Tiger Beat, the closet pedophiles
and, like,
gold mine.
Teen People was awesome.
Teen People,
dude, and 17. Those were like they were like the Cosmopolitan of like teen magazines. So it had like real subjects though, like discussing like losing your virginity and things like that. Like
I love 17 magazine was like a bunch of 40-year-old women going, we know what 17-year-olds want to read about.
Right.
You know,
we can't put sex on the cover of this, but we'll make something about sex in here.
We can't talk about sex in here, but here's a shirtless picture of your favorite male actor. You know, yeah.
Here's Orlando Bloom.
Does anyone know who Arcane Denial is? He says, "What's up, guys? Just want to pop in and give y'all a follow. Have fun."
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who you are, but shout out to you for popping in and following us.
Have fun at work.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't blow.
Brian said, "What about Shot Johnny Rock?" Or what about Who Shot Johnny Rock? Is that something y'all?
Yeah, that was another one of those.
IMV.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same guys that did Mad Dog, if I'm not mistaken, Mad Dog, which was like a Western shooter. If I think that's right.
There were a ton.
Jesus, I just thought about it. People can actually talk to us while we do this. Jesus Christ.
Hey. I could. Oh, and they can also watch me make like awkward, like the.
I mean, they could do that last
Rachel,
week.
let's really be honest here. 90% of what you do was awkward.
Yeah.
Hey.
I had a follow-up joke.
I don't even have a follow-up to that.
Yeah, I know I had one, and it just left me. I used to go to the Winn-Dixie and pick up magazines. I still have a shit ton of them, actually. But I would buy, like, the gaming... Oh, no. Too bad Troy isn't here, or else I'd mention it to him, too, because he's, like, the only person I've met that remembers as fondly as I do about this. But Die Hard Game Fan, jeez.
Oh, he loved the Die Hard game?
Dude, Die Hard Game Fan was my jam. That magazine was...
I'm an asshole. Never mind. I thought he was you said he's a Die Hard game fan, a Die Hard fan of a specific game.
Well, to be fair, you know,
I just made a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Well, everything you do is bad. But no, Die Hard Game Fan was an amazing magazine. For whoever remembers that, high five. I used to, whenever they would come in quarterly, they would have an animation magazine that would come through, and actually, there's a great story that comes along with that because not very many of those magazines were seen in this general area, but there were just tons of these underground animation magazines that talked about, you know, just that animation, cartoons, and something like that. And it's where I learned about the Spumco stuff. It's where I learned about Spumco, the company, John Crispolucci, the guy behind Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's his animation company.
Was Spum a nickname for jizz
right,
before or after
wondering.
This magazine?
Right.
You're
thinking of Spunk.
Yeah, you're thinking of Spunk. Yeah.
You never heard someone say spum?
No, I've never heard someone say spum. I also went to high school with a girl who called porn pon or pon. That was it.
Wow.
I get behind that.
Well, she was an exchange student, so.
So it's adorable, not weird.
Yeah,
gotcha.
It's not weird. It was just she was like, that's what we refer to anything scandalous as pon.
Pon.
I had I had the issue that I held on to of all those, because I had ones like back when Batman animated series came about and they were talking to Bruce Timm and all those guys. But the one I held on to hardest to was the episode, the one about the fall of Spumco and Nickelodeon's relationship, because, you know, for those who don't know, you just love hearing me say Spumco, don't you?
I just can't get over Spumco, yeah.
But
Spumco, it's a sperm bank.
The gist of it is basically that because of
never mind.
Yeah. I mean, no, that's probably where that comes from. Who knows? But yeah, so.
It's just three dudes jerking off.
It was just they're at a conveyor belt line. So it's like that episode of I Love Lucy. They're like
gotta be quicker. It's too fast.
So yeah, because of content, the first season. Wow, really? So because of the content of the first season of Ren and Stimpy, they had a lady take over as director of, I guess, their animation department, and she's just like, you know, this isn't fit for children, but they already owned it, so they're just like, we're going to take over Ren and Stimpy, and they got rid of
Spumco.
Well, yeah, generally, yeah, and they offered Bob Camp, one of the head directors and animators, big money
on our show.
they offered him big money to take over the spot and be the head of games animation, which was Nickelodeon's company, to take over for Ren and Stimpy. And there was a lot of drama and heat over that whole thing, and I didn't know it when I was younger because the magazine didn't really say this, but
as an adult with the internet,
yeah, but John, no, it's not even that. It's just through talking to people, watching interviews. John K apparently is a huge cunt, and I didn't know that at first, but so a couple of years back at XCon, I got to meet Bob Camp, who's still doing animation. He actually works for Fox now. He's one of the directors of the stuff like the Ice Age films and all that. He's got other projects he does outside of that. But anyways, I thought I was being super cool, super clever by having that issue of Animation Magazine autographed by him. You know, the one that basically called him a traitor, a backstabber, a money hungry, greedy
so you walk
asshole.
up to him, he's like, "Is this a fucking joke?"
No. It was funny you should say it that way. That's kind of how it went down. So I had it with me. It was the same show I met Brian O'Halloran too, from Clerks. I'm not supposed to be here today. Okay. But that was the same show I met him. Anyways, so at one point during the day, I walk over. I was like, "Mr. Camp, it's awesome meeting you," and talking to him about being a fan of animation. All he goes, "No, please call me Bob." You know, he was a really cool guy. Don't get me wrong. The rumors going around that he likes to get super soused at some of these shows, but I disagree. He seemed very sober and all together.
I'm talking about someone getting super sauced when I met fucking Shake. He's just sitting there like pile of fucking Angry Orchards and stuff behind him.
Angry Orchards, my boy.
Oh yeah, no. I'm like, man, if you didn't probably think I was special needs, then
Dana Snyder is an awesome guy. I met him at a show. Really great guy.
He's so fucking cool.
But apparently he was nice and toasted by the time we got to meet him.
I'm pretty sure he thought like I had some mental deficiencies.
Oh no. He talked to you like you were a special child, and I thought it was hilarious.
Oh yeah. I mean, because like I was like standing there waiting for him, but I like waited for him like holding my phone like this, like very anxiously. And like when he finally talked to me like really like, "Oh, well, hey there."
Hello there, little girl. I mean, literally. But
to be fair though, like if I was at a con and I was expecting for like a shit ton of people to come up and talk to me,
I would totally get
I'd be
sauced.
fucked up too.
Fuck yeah, especially if I had like an errand girl, because that's what they had was an errand girl.
They hired people who worked the show to pretty much be their gophers.
Yeah. It was great.
But no, so when I walked up to him, I talked to him for a little bit, and I was just like, listen, so I brought this. I at first was asking about the whole thing. I remember when I was a kid and I learned about the whole Spumco Fallout thing and all that, and he was like, yeah, and he goes through the whole like quick history of it, and talks about backstabbing and so on like that, and but he was being really respectable about it. So I was like, neat. I was like, so how I learned about that was through this magazine when I was a kid, but this didn't paint the most positive picture of you. But I think it'd be hilarious if I get your autograph on it, just to be like, because 90% of people that talk about this magazine aren't even working in the industry anymore, but you still are, right. And I think that'd be a really great, middle finger to it and everything like that. But also, it'd be cool to have your autograph on this. So he didn't like that, and he was very upset, and basically just refused to sign it, got really upset, and just was really heated, and through he got into this conversation, a very angry conversation with me. He wasn't mad at me. He didn't exactly say "F you," but the situation and this isn't cool, and I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like in a disrespectful way. That's why I was trying to approach it like this. If you don't want to sign it, I completely understand.
Right.
But he wasn't happy. So I'm like, okay, and I took my thing, I went and sat back down, and I was like, and I remember sitting at my table because it was a slow start that morning because it was the first morning. But I sat at my table looking at all the stuff in front of me, my drawing tools and all that, across from me to fantastic artists and sellers. And I sat there and I was like, I've only been doing cons at this point for about a year and a half, and already I've pissed off Bob Camp. I can officially say Bob Camp hates me. Hell no. And I felt really bad about it. Cool thing, though, a little bit later that same day, Bob comes over to my table. He goes, "Listen, man, I got kind of heated, and I'm sorry, dude. It's just, it's not just a sensitive spot. I am past all this, but it just kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, no, listen, I completely understand. It does. It still sucks." He goes, "But I kind of agree with you. I see what you're trying to say. I get you. So I'll sign it for you, man. It's cool." I was like, "You don't have to." He goes, "No, it's cool. I'll do it." So Bob is like the classest of class acts, despite what some people sit there and try to tell you that he gets drunk at shows. Well, real talk, if I had to do XCon as many times as he did, I'd probably get drunk too. But no, seriously, XCon's not terrible, but it's been a better show at times. But yeah, Bob Camp, I know he'll never see or hear this, but I did tell him that he was awesome, and I thanked him, and I continue to say every chance I get that I thought Bob Camp was super mad at me, but it turns out I just said I came about him wrong.
Why does it sound like really a T-shirt? Like, one of those, I went to XCon and all I got was cussed out by Bob Camp. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. But no,
you triggered him worse than gun control triggers a Republican.
Yeah.
Or the idea that teens are walking out of their schools in protest, triggering their parents and
Yeah, I gotta admit, if there's a short list of people that I've met at these cons that were super, 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 super cool, and I would hate to have mad at me. And Bob Camp would definitely be one of those people I'd look back at my life and go, what did I accomplish doing shows? Well, I pissed off Bob Camp. Fuck.
That's pretty good.
I mean, if anything, if I could flip off to Green Ranger, I'd feel a lot better, But first I had to get past the crowds of idiots in front of me.
What has Jason David Frank ever done to you?
I have heard massive things about him being a massive cop.
Yeah, because he's a bit of a cunt, for one. But don't get me wrong. Listen, I get it. If I had mad Power Ranger money, then,
I would be also mad that I still have to dress up in a spandex suit, and that's I'm like...
No, but see, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about it. Like, every other Power Ranger actor apparently is, like, super rad. Like, chill, laid back, cool.
I don't understand the fascination with meeting Power Ranger actors.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay, cool, I played with Power Ranger toys. Yeah. They all had girl names.
Well, see, because for a lot of them, you got to realize,
just for the record, when you Google, quote, is Jason David Frank a cunt, nothing comes up except him wanting to fight Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What?
Okay, his funeral, but
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that like old man in action again.
Yeah, there's nothing I want more than watch a guy who used to be a Power Ranger like try to further his non-existent career by finding somebody with a career.
He does MMA.
Look, there was apparently
whatever.
You think JCVD still has a career?
Other than
Van Damme's name,
yes.
Hold on.
First, he has really good hair, and it's still really good.
I'm not saying compared to Jason David Frank.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
In general,
if you put both their names on a marquee,
who's going to be identified
real
faster?
Talk. Like someone says,
I don't know if you put Green Ranger and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
If you put appearing as Green Ranger, yeah, okay.
No, not even
maybe.
that. Real talk. You put their names on a marquee and go fucking Time Cop versus the Green Ranger, or fucking pretty much 90% of any other Kickboxer versus Green Ranger. People are going, oh shit, Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No, and
really?
It's funny that you bring that up, though, that he gets ass kicked. Recently, there were 2 YouTubers that did a boxing match. Mm-hmm. And now they're trying to bring
I was about to say, I don't give a fuck about the 2 dudes, but they want to... Logan Paul accepted it. I want to watch that dude get his shit pushed in.
No, but here's the thing. And I always bring up a fucking game theory video every podcast, but he did a game theory on it, analyzing their fighting styles and, like, their weight and their, like, how they carry themselves. And, like, it's gonna be really goddamn hard. He's gonna have to change up his style because, like, dudes got height on them. Dudes also they did wrestling in high school.
Who did?
The brothers.
The Paul brothers.
Yes, there are videos of them doing.
Wrestling's a lot different than throwing punches.
I know,
though.
but they're also.
you grapple and get someone on the ground, dude. Yo.
Well, here's the thing, though, is that this dude was just like a gaming YouTuber that like occasionally hit the gym. He's been training and stuff, but you've got this other guy who has been in athletics that maintain muscle and like being loose and fluid.
I mean, it's
gonna be a close match, but I want to fucking see his shit get bashed in.
Yeah,
man.
Let's not do YouTuber versus YouTuber. Let's do YouTuber versus moving vehicle. it's the Paul. Oh wait, what is Team 10? It's the entirety of Team 10 versus 18-wheeler. Who's gonna win?
Apparently not everyone in Team 10's a shitbag.
Yeah, apparently they also did like some
that doesn't keep me from not wanting to see him get run over.
No, I feel bad because apparently they did like this college-style hazing on a couple of dudes and they're like actually scarred from it.
Most of Team 10 is shitty.
Yeah,
but they're not all shitty.
Yeah, real talk. Let's just place them in front of a... I mean, 18-wheeler doesn't have to be going fast, It can be going like 20.
That's kind of fast. I go 8, walking.
Fine. Okay, it can be going 8 miles per hour.
5. Give him 5. Give him 5.
In a small hallway so they can't get out of the way.
I've genuinely disliked people, but I've never hated someone to the point of wanting them dead.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. I hate a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of things. Jesus, if I could make a list of things I hate, it'd be one hell of a list.
That's a lot of fucking energy to put into something. Though.
But here's the thing about it. Sometimes everyone, I know what you're saying. Everyone say the same thing, like all that energy you put towards hating something, you could be putting towards positive things. Yeah, well, I'm positive. I fucking hate you, so I'm just gonna put it towards.
I had to shut a girl down at work this week by being a positive fucking person, because this girl, I told her to quit touching my shit. Because I have like Five Nights at Freddy's Lego figures on my desk that I put together. They're really fucking hard to. And I come in and like all my shit's fucking destroyed. This is not the first time this happened. Last time she put all my shit in a fucking trash bag. So I texted her because I...
Put her shit in a trash bag.
Oh no, well we share a desk. She didn't have shit.
in her trash bag.
Hold on. No. So... I finally text her because she's messed with my shit. I'm like, all right, my last day is Tuesday. Fuck this. I just text her, hey man, quit touching my shit. I don't touch yours. It's already bad enough you put my shit in the trash can.
Just touch her shit and get it over with.
Shouldn't have any shit at my desk.
Okay, well.
So I tell this.
Touch her shit.
I don't want to. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole right now.
Put on a glove.
But no, and she sends me back, girl, your mom don't like you because you have health issues. Your man's out fucking everybody else. He don't pay bills. He don't, but I'm talking like, and then like I said.
Somebody's been holding
on.
No.
Actually, no. She says, LOL, who you think you're talking to like that? Kill yourself. And I was like, LOL. No, I love my life, sorry. And then she sent me, girl, you're 30 years old playing with 5-year-old's toys. First and foremost, I'm 25.
Oh, no.
25.
Get at them.
Second and foremost, my child's toys can be worth some money, like my
that
Funko.
Means nothing.
Oh, no, this does.
Look,
to
it's
me.
like this. It's pretty obvious that she was reaching for straws here. And, I mean, you know.
So I texted her back. The only thing I texted back was, LOL, girl, I'm not getting on your level. Have a good night and a good weekend.
No,
like,
I mean,
fuck all that hateful. Like,
but you see,
energy.
here's the thing. A lot of people seem to just not realize that, you know, hate's a pretty useful and powerful tool, man. I mean, think about it. You can use hate to get a lot of stuff accomplished. Do you know how many things I've done in my life because I hate someone else and it actually accomplished good things?
But here's the thing, though, is that like to hate something, you have to love it enough to have enough hate for it. You have to care about it enough.
Well, no, I guess you're right there. Yeah.
The only thing
I
Ernie
hate it
puts
so much
effort
I
into
care.
is sleeping and ignoring his phone.
Hey, hate gets you very far.
Aww.
Hey, look, it's like this. If I showed up on time to everything I ever wanted to do, if I showed up ready to go every time, people would expect it every time. Man, fuck that shit.
No, I expect
but
you
I
to
don't
be late
expect
every
anything.
time.
I expect you to be 2 hours late.
That's why earlier when she's like, let's just say 9:30, I was like, shut the fuck up, Rachel. You
Yeah.
saying 9:30 now means 11. You should have said let's get together at 8, even though he doesn't get off until 8:30, because then he might show up at 9.
And I still stand by. I'm shocked that I came in here and things were set up and ready to go. That's not like you at all.
Hold on,
But,
I'm going to say one thing. I will accept your criticisms when the day comes that the thing you contribute isn't you complaining.
Hey, look, I'll accept...
Contribute more than complaints, and I'll listen.
I mean, whoa, slow
Have you
down,
set up
slow
these
down.
mics? Have you set up a camera? Nah.
Go over here.
First and foremost,
I don't want to
they're
dig into that. That's not.
They're not complaints. They're observations for one. Okay, and two, I forgot what 2 was, but whatever.
Nah, it was probably shitty anyway. 2, get it?
Well, can I show y'all something I got for the
Yeah, hit me with it. You
podcast?
brought something in.
Yes.
Make it less awkward.
I know, right? Look at how great this fucking thing is.
Whoa.
Yeah, but
It's always pizza time.
yeah, I was just about to say, what time is it?
Like, the shit's fucking busted, but it's always pizza time.
You can fix that.
Oh, I know. Like, I had to get that. I was like, this has to fucking go in our podcast setup. Because we're all fat kids. Are you just gonna, like, tape around the whole thing? Just
Shut up.
Just tape it up.
The good? The good audio?
Do y'all like that? Is that good for you?
Free real estate.
But yes, I saw that after going to Goodwill and being like overheated and trashed the night before at fucking, and then that morning at IHOP, and I was like, nope, buying it.
That'll hold.
Where's that tape? Give me that tape. This is right behind your head. No one can see it.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's fine. We'll fix it later. That's just a temper. Okay.
But yeah, we have pizza time now.
It's pizza time all the time.
I should have put like pineapples on it, like fake pineapple on it,
When
just so it could just be super controversial. Now it's
when pizza's built into your plate, you can have pizza at any time.
right. But ta-da!
How long until that falls?
Right.
That's what I got.
Do you think it'll break?
I don't know. I slung it into my car and then I slung it into my purse with a bunch of hard shit in it and went, oh, well, I hope I don't have broken pizza plate clock in my purse.
Hold on, put it on 420 because we're hilarious.
Right. I was already going to say that's what it needed to be on.
It's upside down. I'm just lost.
Don't
Oh my
worry
God.
about it.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
There.
Look, it's 5:05 somewhere.
This is classy.
This is how it's going to stay, too. Like, forever.
I hope
That's the
so.
worst part.
The tape's not gonna hold forever.
Just glue it on there.
Anyways,
some super glue. Fuck, like mounting it.
While he's mounting that thing, let's mount a different conversation.
That sounds gross. I want to play Mount Your Friends.
What was is that the little dick game? Like where
you're grabbing joints, but yeah, you can grab crotch.
Yeah.
No.
No, I know what you're talking about. There is a penis game that looks like a fucking ton of fun.
The game where you
just type in penis game.
Fuck your friends.
That's it. I think it is called Fuck Your Friends or Screw Your Friends or something.
Fuck Your Friends drinking game.
Okay, well that sounds like something we. Just type in penis game.
Dicks fuck each other. That's a video game.
I have Twitch.
Genital jousting. That's it.
Oh. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Genital jousting.
Oh god, dick figures. I haven't fucking seen that in like forever. Ugh.
There's a movie, really? Wow.
It's actually pretty hilarious.
All right, now that we've killed 20 seconds of dead air. Ernie, you were saying we're on a special anniversary today?
Yeah.
Not today, but it's this year.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Oh,
God damn it!
Fuck this
year.
year.
The anniversary of everything.
Well, I don't know the exact date.
This year's the anniversary of everything. Exactly, like she just said. Christ, the Lizardman of
born June
South
12th.
Carolina. No. Lizardman of Scape or Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, apparently,
like a really
according to
character.
Ernie, he found out that it was
1988.
It's the 20-year anniversary or 30-year anniversary.
Yeah, 30.
Of his first appearance.
Well, technically his exposure into the news. So yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There's no like date. It's just a year.
Yeah. Right. Well, it got national around the summer. Like it blew up. No, what we need to do is we need to find. Fuck, I can't remember that kid's name. Look up one of the news stories and look at the first kid to report a Lizardman story. It's this dude is South Carolina is all get out. Like you hear him talk, he sounds like every dude you've ever met while out and about in South Carolina.
Is it possible to put this up on the stream?
Yeah, if you same.
Hey, you're gonna look at that one.
I don't know
okay.
how to.
Yeah. So.
Oh my god.
So yeah, the
that man looked like he grew up beside a nuclear plant. Like, is this in Hartsville?
His face is melting. Hold on.
His face is melted. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, his face is melted. Let's see if I can put him up here.
He looks like all of Bam Margera's family.
So
and you know they all grew up behind the fucking.
So for the
nuclear
5
plant.
people who aren't from around here that are going to see this, Lizardman. Long story short, a guy reported a giant scaly man attacking his vehicle. When he was like changing his tire or something like that, and when the cop who came up to take the call was like, "All right, draw it," and he does this really crude drawing of the Lizardman.
Oh yeah, here it comes. We'll just cover Ernie's face. We'll move this down here. How's that? We'll drop it out of the way. So oh, we dropping frames. Hell yeah, boy. We fucking up this stream. Keep talking, Ernie. Here.
Anyways, and basically it became a phenomenon local to the area. I'll always recall. God, I've told the story like 18 times this weekend because everyone talking about Lizardman shit at this show I was just at.
Tell us your account of it, Ernie.
No. My favorite Lizardman story is whenever the nightly news, like the CBS affiliate, the ABC affiliate, and the Fox affiliate, each had their own nightly news segment dedicated to Lizardman because it was such big news. And each time it was just basically they talked to a local account, their experience with the Lizardman. And Rachel.
Oh, did you blow your nose on your shirt?
Like, oh,
no. Look at your collar. Look at your collar. Look at your not like that. There you go. See?
Oh, you got some makeup on you. That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to tell you that.
Thank
you
you
brush
for the
that
heads
off.
up. I thought I had snot on me.
Gross.
But yeah,
Look
so
at the melty man.
all the there would be nightly someone telling a Lizardman story, a sighting, something. And I'll never forget the one.
Really that big?
It was huge, dude. It really was.
It's really that big of a
like,
fucking deal?
I was super young, but I remember it. That's how big this was. It was pretty much right there with, hey, do you know South Carolina also has a racetrack? That's how big it was.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So
like when I went up north with my mom, like there were actual gas stations that were like purchased by NASCAR. I was like, these people don't want any fucking thing to do with the rednecks. Come on now.
Well, you got to understand, there was that period where NASCAR was bigger than all that shit, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, so fucking the one nightly news segment was this gentleman who I swear brewed his own nose candy in his backyard. He was rough.
Like he was dropping batteries and Gatorade bottles and praying to Jesus.
He was something. He goes about to tell the story about how the Lizardman came and wrecked his car after he came home from drinking one night.
You wrecked my shit.
No. So here's how it went. The phrasing is, and this is now officially the go-to phrase for when, you know how everyone used to say, well, what had happened was. No. The new phrase is, Lizardman done come out the woods. So anytime you want to start a conversation, start an explanation, it's Lizardman done come out the woods.
If you're not from South Carolina, that's your friendliest greeting you can give anyone.
Lizardman done come out the woods, basically, is what Jim was saying, and that had come and clawified up his car, slashed his tires,
clawified up his car,
bust the window, the whole 9 yards. Now this gentleman,
clawified sounds like something someone would use in like a BDSM club. I'm gonna clawify you.
This gentleman was skin, bone, and like what I assume chewing tobacco. That's all he was made up of. You know, he had.
He was just a giant spit cup, basically.
He had straggled mustache. He had his NASCAR hat on. You know, and the thing is, like, he wailed the fuck out of his car the night before and called nightly news and said, "Y'all will come see this." What he really did
was he did some fucking oh god, what's that shit that everyone was smoking? I can't think of the fucking name of it. That legal shit.
A lot of shit people were smoking. This guy.
No,
this is the kid I'm talking about. Christopher Davis. We need to find him. We need to find him.
All right. So how old was he in 1988?
He was a high school student.
Do you think we can get him on this podcast?
Yo,
holy shit, that'd be amazing.
Come on in. Let's do this.
So he's from Lee County, obviously, right?
Yeah. So
Facebook that shit.
Let's go look him up.
That's what I'm doing. But you're
doing it? Okay.
Let's see if we can't get him on the show.
Hey, bro, I know this is weird, but we watched that one YouTube video with you in it, and we want you on our podcast.
Oh no, he's in a ton of interviews. This is just one of them.
Melty Man's back.
He's in a ton of interviews. My favorite is there's on the front page of the morning news.
Wait! They're doing the drawing. Look at the drawing.
That's his drawing. Yeah.
No, have y'all seen that dude that has
Hold
to
on,
react?
We gotta go back to that again.
No, have you seen that dude that has to react to the bad drawing on live TV of the man that was on Guy on the Hunt?
Yeah.
But
I love it.
That is the first official drawing picture of the Lizardman.
That looks like the first draft of fucking like
spoon
fingers or
salad fingers.
That's it.
Look at that.
That's like the first fucking like they were like, you know what? I have a really good idea for it. Man with salad fingers. Draw it.
So what's great about this is I don't know if they'll show it. I don't know if they'll show it on here. But one of the best photos ever featured on the front page of a newspaper was the photo of him. It's a shot of him from underneath, and he's going this. He's pointing because he's pointing where the Lizardman. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. It's him going over yonder.
Look at all these like. Oh man, I love it.
This was worldwide, dude. There it is. There it is.
I saw it over there.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you could change the fucking headline to "Kid actually kicked kickball where he pointed, kicking it there."
Oh my god. I hate that it's the anniversary because like I've said this like twice before. We should have brought Lizardman back, but now it's been 30 years. Everyone's gonna be doing it.
No, I stand by. Initially, my dad. Okay, so it was.
We got to get that $1 million reward.
It was after. It was after they did have an award. They were looking for pictures of the Lizardman, and they were offering up money for it. My dad said to me, this was like fresh off of this whole scene too. He's like, I want to put a trash bag on you with a couple of bike reflectors, and I want you to go run out in the woods and let me snap a picture.
Christopher Davis, right?
Yeah.
Well, see, I was going to make the joke of, like, you look like Lizardman emerging after, like, your 6-day nap that you take. I'm going to take a 2-hour nap. 3 days later, we hear from you. Sorry, I fell asleep.
Yep.
There's a lot of Christopher Davises. Yeah. We'll have to hunt him down.
Yeah, we'll hunt him down. He will.
Yeah, because I wonder because for a minute there, man was getting paid for appearances. So I wonder if that's still a thing. Yeah.
Oh man, look at Toothless over here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No.
Oh, fucking sweet Jesus.
I wish there were an archive of all the news stuff from that time frame because you want to talk about the bottom of 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 the barrel.
I mean, you can get the fucking like clippings at the library, like
the newspaper. But I'm talking about the news reports, man, like on TV. Those were the best. People who were just like, my 15 minutes is now.
Oh, hold on. We're about to see the cars that got eat up.
Oh yeah. You watch this. Tell me this parts of the car
That's
that were
someone's Nana's smoking spot right there, where she
parts
keeps
of the
sodas
car
away
that are
from
about
the
to be
kid.
shown are parts that she rusted. They were rusted, so she sanded them off. Yeah, see, look at that rust. She sanded that shit off.
Look at those holes. Oh man, the teeth.
They're speed holes. They make the car go faster.
It's more aerodynamic.
Yes. 5 people will get that reference, but that's okay.
Oh my god, I love it.
Now, that same
What she's
thing.
not telling is that that's the night that her husband was super trashed and he took the car to the bar to have a good time.
Yeah, you can get that same effect by just taking one of those mini garden claw things and just wailing on your car.
We need to put it next to the pizza plate. Can we get that license plate?
Car.
Lizardman's car.
Down.
No, she used to tour with this car.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, we could do that. Can we get Lizardman on the podcast?
I'm down.
Lizardman, this is a call out to you if you're here.
Well, apparently he came back around whenever we had the eclipse.
Oh,
Look it up.
Yeah.
There's a new picture of him up and out.
Oh, is it a new drawing?
No, it's a new photo.
I want another drawing.
Like,
Christ.
look up Lizardman. You know what? Fuck it, I'll do it here. Because this needs to be explored because people were taking this seriously and it's heartbreaking.
No, seriously though, have you seen the dude that has to react live on news where they drew the really, really bad drawing of the guy and they're like, "Oh, we actually have a photo
I saw
of
that.
him." He does the and then
he gives them the he goes,
Why the fuck did y'all line
he's
me up
actually
with
been
this?
caught with help of the picture, I'm sure.
yeah, that's the best part of that whole fucking thing. Just
Beth Hirschberger, Lee County Chamber of Commerce.
God, that's an unfortunate last name.
Yeah.
Hirschberger?
So you ready for this?
You ready for my Hirschberger?
Oh, you have such weird names for vagina. So this was legitimately a picture that was circulating around, meant to be taken seriously.
Are you serious?
Lizardman of Lee County.
Hand to God, as she put it.
Hold on, I'll put it up on the stream here. Lizardman of Lee County.
You gotta admire for the Lizardman to be as old as he is and have gone through the stuff he's gone through.
He looks like a Soul Calibur fucking character.
I'm mad at that swagger. Look at that swagger in that walk.
Dude is jacked. Oh.
So the lady,
come on, really?
The lady apparently took the picture as she was leaving church. You know, and
he was just trying to get his Jesus on. Let him have some of the Jesus and juice.
Dude, man, he needs to go with a power team ripping phone books in half because that dude jacked as fuck.
If he had a YouTube channel, he would have like a sponsorship from like a protein fucking company.
Oh,
like,
man.
that's it.
On it. Get on it. Sponsor him.
That man can be the face of your product.
So, Rooster Teeth had this thing with one of their personalities where she went to the On It gym to get apocalypse ready. Like, you know, fight off the zombies and make sure you're in shape to handle the apocalypse. Let's contact On It and let's get in Lizardman shape. Because, I mean, dude, you got to get fucking jacked to take that down.
Here's what I want to do is I want to start contacting, like, personal trainers and have meetings with them. And then they'd be like, okay, well, what's your body goals? Hold on, I actually have a picture of it for you. And you just slide
and just show them Lizardman?
Like, you don't even pull it up on your phone. You, like, unfold this personal picture out of your wallet. And you just put it on the table face down and
you hand them the drawing first. And you go, oh, wait, no, hold on, I got a better one.
There you go.
Oh my god.
See how fast they go. Get the fuck out of my gym.
Or see how fast they go. All right, well, so if you sign up now, you get a free gym bag.
Right.
And
here's a free t-shirt that you'll never wear.
You know, we don't have your size. We'll have the size you're going to work for.
Right.
43% of our frames have been dropped. Is it because the camera is 30 frames and it's trying to input it at 60? I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either, so.
Oh, man. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Lizardman is fucking jacked.
It's like a fucking, like, Dragon Ball Z, like, scene waiting to happen right there.
Oh, I know what's up. I'm sitting here, like, trying to look at the image. How come, why doesn't it have, like, a view full-size image anymore? Google, you've been changing, homie. Like, I can't, oh, there we go. It's contained to the article. I want to go to the article.
Oh god, no.
I need to see a larger image.
Eclipse warning!
Yep.
Eclipse warning. Beware of Lizardman during solar event.
Told you.
I love it. Dude.
What if Lizardman's just really looking for someone to hang with?
Yeah,
like, he's just like...
He's obviously just like... He's like a former child star. He's looking for excuses to be big again. He saw that the eclipse was coming and thought, hey, here's a media opportunity. you know, he got in touch with the Eclipse's manager and said, you know, I'm looking to kind of like, you know, ride along with this this wave that's coming up. And they're like, yeah, dude, just sign here.
Yeah, dude.
That first drawing of him.
Fuck you, news station. I will get this picture.
That first drawing of him looked like the beginning of like there's that fucking Jackbox game where you draw and then the other person has to add on to it. It looked like the beginning of that game.
Haha.
Why do you look so confused?
Fuck out my face, WBTW, KSAT. I don't know who you are.
KSAT? Bunch of saps.
Do you have...
Oh, man, get the fuck out of here, Rachel.
Oh.
Do you have the dry erase marker for this?
I don't.
Hey, I mean, I might have a tampon in here for your massive flow, so you can
erase the joke. That. Erase the joke though, so we can like use it again later.
Let's post it right here, and we could do a lizard man right here.
I wish. Erase the joke in case you decide to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't have a dry erase marker, so it's useless.
I'm excited about bringing
unless you want to use your tampon. So yeah.
I don't have a period,
you dab
so
the
it's
vagina
your
like a
tampon.
pen.
For your massive gaper. But
I'm too poor for tampons. I just roll toilet paper up and put it up there.
You don't even have to roll it up. You just take the whole roll and you just...
I just use old T-shirts that don't fit anymore.
And make himself a nice like cloth diaper.
Yeah. No, you know what I'm excited about if we start doing streaming more? I have that fucking shot reel game or wheel thing. Oh yeah, it was in the group chat. And it's basically like Wheel of Misfortune with, you can do it with non-alcoholic.
Who is keep testing? It just says, "Woo boys, we gonna eat."
No, that's probably Kevin. Maybe, I don't know.
Is it because we're gonna get that $1 million prize for capturing Lizardman or Bigfoot of the South?
I have to start doing my fucking like just like
no.
Protein
We have our own. Closer to the mountains, we have our own Bigfoot group.
Really?
I
used to have like a paranormal like adventure group. That's your drink, not mine.
Paranormal adventure group.
Yeah.
Hey guys, let's go out and turn the lights off in the bathroom and say, Bloody Mary.
No, we went to Montrose. And we had like equipment and everything. It was.
Wasn't this Hitler night?
No, this was not Hitler night. Hitler night was in a neighborhood.
Oh.
Yeah, this was at a ooky spooky graveyard that also is someone's fucking house behind it that we walked up to and we're like, oh, whoopsie doodles.
There's 3 things you'll find in South Carolina commonly. Someone who claims to know what a real Montrose is, someone who claims, I know the guy that started the Lizardman thing, and someone who, well, no, actually it's only 2. Yeah, 2. No,
was Montrose like no one knows where it's at?
No, it was at a place, and then they relocated it
Montrose
with a historical marker.
Yeah, Montrose is an example of somewhere that used to be. It used to be like.
Oh hell yeah! I got 9 more free articles. Fuck USC now.
There used to be, that's their way to keep you buying newspapers. Mm-hmm. They used to have a location, and there was it was hard to reach. No, all it would be is swampland. There's nothing out there.
I probably have a picture in my phone of what the Montrose is now. Yeah. Hey, that is it though.
Yeah, there you go. It's all swampland. There's nothing really, but they relocated a lot of it, but they put a historical marker up.
Yeah.
But the thing is, anytime someone finds a untouched tombstone in the middle of nowhere, oh, we're in Montrose. Oh,
no, and I fucking hate what the story everyone tells about Montrose. Like, the story why it's haunted is like a big black dude took a bunch of kids to the woods. Alright, first and foremost, why it gotta be a black guy? Second and foremost, this is not very likely.
Was Montrose a black graveyard?
No, I thought it was like an Indian graveyard. I don't know.
No.
Excuse me, Native American.
I was about to say, Montrose is not an Indian word.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Montrose, the story I heard growing up was that Montrose was both it was the name of a location where there was a church and a graveyard, and the church was burnt down several times because it was a predominantly black church, and white people don't like that very much in these parts. So they burnt it down. They rebuilt, they burnt it down again. They decided to move everything so it couldn't get touched on again, and it was disturbing having to move the bodies, and that's why it's quote haunted.
See, I always heard that it was a large black man took a bunch of children out there and killed them. That's the story I always heard.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, why does this have to be the story? Why can't it just be ooky spooky because it's a graveyard with like fucking hateful ghosts? No.
Well, that's because a lot of the white folk around here want to be sure that that we burned down those black people's churches for a reason because they're evil.
We're gonna get so banned from Twitch now.
We're not advocating it.
No, not at all.
We're just from the South and talking about the hick people we like are related to.
90% of the people in this area are shit.
They also name their dogs Grits. I'm part of this fucking this group.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Yeah,
Name their dog Grits.
Let me tell you, I'm part of this fucking group. It's called Dog Spotting Society, and I'm not like ripping on her, but I knew like immediately that she was from like our central area ish. Because like she's
what gave it away? The fact that she was married to her cousin, or
no, that's so mean. She's really nice.
Hold on, I missed something. What? Are you talking about someone he's shit talking on?
Yes, because, okay, a part of this dog spotting group, and it's like literally there's the society and the spotting, and the society's just everyone's like, look at my dog, it's so cool.
No, I can get behind that.
And it's really awesome. But there was one lady that just found...
You just said, though, you could tell she was from this area, and like, oh shit, wow.
Yeah, no, you can tell, because like she got this dog from a rescue she rescued this dog, it was blind and deaf. And, like, they took it to a rescue, and they're fostering it, and they named it something, like, arbitrary. They're just like, it's Joe. And they're like, we don't like that name. We're going to name him Grits. And I was like, all right, I know where you're from now. All right.
Shout out to this lady.
Yeah.
Speaking of where you're from, Brian asked, didn't Lizardman used to do Lynch's River with you? So
no, it was the Shadow.
I was about to say, was that costume at Lynch's River?
No, the Shadow. Okay, so the story is the Shadow is a deal going on at Lynch's River.
It's the greatest thing in the world.
No. We're not breaking kayfabe on this. Legit, the Shadow is basically if you go wandering around Lynch's River by yourself, the general near the water side, especially because Lynch's River ain't called Lynch's River because it's a funny name. No, motherfuckers used to get lynched there, boy.
Oh my god.
No, but real talk though, yeah, the Shadow is basically just.
Oh my god, that has never clicked with me.
Really?
Is that legit? Why? Is that why it's called Lynch's River?
It's not.
No, that's not.
But I'm not breaking kayfabe. Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
So real talk. So the idea is you go out there.
What the fuck is kayfabe?
We're keeping up the
Kayfabe is pig Latin for face.
Oh.
So we're keeping the facade.
No,
up,
okay, no. I got what that was, but I was like, what the fuck is that word?
So for everyone who's ever worked, for everyone who's ever worked,
being an asshole.
For everyone who's ever worked at Lynch's River with us, the Shadow is real. You should not go alone. And
hold on,
ladies, it will tickle your tampon strings.
Is the Shadow
really.
Is it supposed to be the shadow of someone hanging in a tree?
No, the Shadow is just a creepy. It's a thing.
Spooky ghost.
Basically,
it's a spoopy ghost.
Jesus, what we used to do, that's how we used to break new people in at Lynch's River, is basically we tell them the story of the Shadow, and pretty much everyone who had been there would play along with it. And we legit had one year where several people were crying in tears because they were like, I saw it. There was nothing there. But, the fact that they believe that hard, then,
more power to
I
them.
really want the hills to come back so bad.
Yeah, well.
I'm ready. I got my clown shirt on. I'm ready to have the circus family back in action.
Well, when you say the circus family, it really sounds juggalo-y.
I know.
You know what?
I'm not saying y'all were. I'm just saying when you say the circus family, that's what it reminds me.
You know what? Real talk.
I can all I can hear in my head is,
I know Acid isn't watching. He's not in here.
No, though.
But I'm kind of shocked that he.
Huh? Oh yeah, I saw Dan Hibiki leave us a comment.
But no, I'm just saying. I know he's not watching right now, but he's gonna rail into me about this. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I no longer have the hatred I used to have for juggalos.
Yay!
Is it because Tila Tequila got shit thrown?
I mean, that was part of it. Yeah,
that's old news. At this point.
Yeah, that's old news. But that moved them up my mental ladder. I'm not gonna lie. But it's like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm a fan. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I listen to music or whatever like that because I don't do either of those.
I like 3 songs.
But
and that's still 3 too many.
I found out some things recently about them, some of their efforts in the community and so on that made me go, geez.
I don't know.
Maybe they're not as barrel bottomed. I mean, yeah, some of their fans.
I used to hang out with juggalos. I watched this dude get ripped out of a fucking car and his shit kicked in because he disrespected the fam.
Yeah, like I said, look,
bro. I mean, like I'm talking like just whap, wham, wham. Then 2 dudes jump in
because he disrespected the fam.
Listen, you can't.
Let me just go ahead and give a call out here now. I'm disrespecting the fam right now.
You can't judge the entirety of a fan base on a couple of assholes. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I'm with you. No, I'm 100%
I love Steven Universe. It's an amazing show, but 90% of their fans are the worst, and that's heartbreaking. But it is what it is. But I've come to learn you can't do that. And when it came to the whole Juggalo thing, yeah, for the longest time, I was taking their bottom of the barrel individuals and using them as a source of overall judgment. And I now know that was wrong because, they're willing to boo Tila Tequila off the stage and throw shit and rocks at her. Yeah. Man, that is yes, please.
I met this girl. This girl I used to work with, and she was the the most quietest and just the sweetest person you ever met in your life. And she never cussed, but when she did, it was hilarious because she'd be like, she's such a bitch. Like, just in the very, like, nice, you know. And I can't remember what we were talking about. We started talking about Fago? Is that it?
Oh, yeah, Fago.
Yeah,
Which
is delicious. Moon mist. She was like, my husband's a juggalo. And I was like, wait, hold on, what? And she goes, yeah, I've been to, like, the gatherings. Excuse me? And she's the sweetest thing in the world, and she's like, I'm so embarrassed by it, like, kind of thing, but I love him so much. I buy him, like, stuff and whatnot. And she came in with her Yeti cup, and it has the fucking, like, one of the album covers, like, ingrained in it. I was like, oh, look at you supporting your baby.
Is it the album cover or, like, the Hatchet Man?
No, it was the album cover and the Hatchet Man. It was like one. Well, no, I think it just had two of the album cover things, the fucking weird ass clowns.
I used to have a coworker like that. It was super quiet and sweet, and whenever we did get her to curse, it was the most hilarious thing. No one I know of from these days is probably listening to this, but Tatiana was this delightful, tiny little Russian lady, and she was very quiet and talked like this. And we used to just she would repeat other things people would say, and Brian and I'd just be like, Brian, you're such a fucking cockmonger. What is cockmonger? What is that? And it's like, oh my gosh, she repeats this. It's like so adorable. Make her do it again.
No, I love foreign people that don't that don't get language very well. Like, it's, you can tell that they're like trying to do it.
People that don't get our language now.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. Get out of my country. Stop taking my jobs and keep my guns here.
So my friend was dating this little Italian guy forever and a day ago, and like he came to the States, and like her dad, like, was asking him, oh, are you enjoying your time? And he was trying to say, oh, I'm so relaxed. And instead he said, I'm so full of relax. And his dad thought that he said, I'm so full of reflux. So he was like, well, I have, like, Pepto and, like, Tums. And they both just stood there going, because neither of them knew what the fuck they said.
I guess if you don't know what Pepto is, it could fuck you up.
Well, like I said, he thought that he said reflux, so he's just sitting there like,
yeah,
is this a thing you take to relax? Like,
you take this to decompose?
Yeah.
No, I still just have fond memories of, hey, Tatiana, tell Brian that he's a cum-guzzling queen. What? Brian, you are a cum-guzzling queen? Yay.
She knew what you were saying.
No, she picked on it. She picked up on it eventually. Because what made it great was we had a coworker that started working with us that turned out to be a complete total cunt, and she called her out on it. She was like, "I don't like to be mean. I don't like to say bad things about people, but she is a total bitch." No, Tatiana, she's not a bitch. She's a cunt. She is cunt. Yes, she is cunt. Yes,
she is. Cunt.
Go on. I don't like her attitude. Would you say it's a bitchy attitude? Yes, he's very bitchy.
Look, my mom...
We would just keep going. Go on.
Look, no, my mom caught me so off guard this week. So, like, I have bronchitis, and they gave me an inhaler for it. And, like, when I laugh really hard, I really need it.
Yep.
And, like, my mom said something funny, and we'd just been, like, walking around a store or something. And I was like, cool, I got my inhaler now. Let me hit this. And, like, right as I go to, like, my mom goes... This little lady the other day told me, and that fucking woman took a turkey baster and tried impregnating herself. And that was right as I clicked it to breathe in, and it fucking choked me. And I was like, I'm not ready. Like, I was dying.
And then, like, for like the next 30 minutes, you had
right, when and like fucking like that nasty ass inhaler taste stuck in my mouth because I didn't have anything to drink.
Yeah, well, you get used to the inhaler.
Well, this is just a temporary thing.
If you really want to keep yourself from getting the inhaler taste, this sounds so weird and stupid. Okay. But real talk, like deep throat that shit. Like get that shit like no, like don't go out on it. But no, like the point of your tongue, like that lumps up.
Yeah. Get it past
get the head right there. And, yeah.
Okay.
And one thing I also find helps too is exhale out as far as you can. And
right.
Then, yeah. So
that's the one thing I have found. I'm still getting used to it.
Welcome to Inhaler Tips. Yeah. I'm your host.
What you do is you got the little L curve down at the bottom, the 90-degree turn. Just go ahead and push it all the way to the back of your throat, and use the back of your neck when you push it in to activate the button.
But you don't want it too far back, though, because it can not burn, but like the initial of it can, yeah.
That's good to know. I put a really pretty rainbow sticker on mine, so it's now cute.
When I got my very first inhaler when I was super, super young, they offered
this was turned into the nerdiest podcast
they
on the face of this planet.
Well, it's nerdy to have asthma. Is that what you're trying to say?
It's nerdy to compare our stickers on our inhalers.
Asthma life hacks with Ernie.
But no, they used to come with little mouth guards. You could roll your up like that.
Really?
You know? But yeah, but
I don't need a mouth guard.
But it was fucking weird looking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play that game where you put the mouth things in and you have to like.
Yeah, we had that at my job.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to get that. That'd be fun.
I just want it so I can keep. I want to wear that
everywhere.
thing one day for the whole day at my job. Yeah.
I remember when we were doing the hills, I got one of those like fetish things from Spencer's that like pulls your mouth back, and like me and my friend just were like sitting around the house, like we just started wearing it, just like how you doing, like over and over again.
No, I'm just here. I'm fidgeting.
Oh.
I don't know. I had to lean over to look at the screen because
Well,
I couldn't see it from where I am. I might need some glasses like Bowman.
What we need is a monitor over here.
Here you go. You can wear mine.
Word. Let's just do this.
I just cleaned them,
It's
so
not
don't get
fair
them
that
fucking dirty.
It's not fair that he's the only cool
Oh
one
God,
here.
you're about to break all my glasses.
I'm
Jesus
not breaking
Christ.
glasses. These are the
They're
the
so
kind that
stretchy.
do that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There.
If they don't fit on my head after this, I'm fucking punching you.
You gotta be real, Rachel. You're not as
No, I just can't see far away.
Yeah, I was about to say these are. Yeah.
I have just enough vision loss that pisses me off, is what my doctor says. Like, legitimately.
Just enough to piss you off.
Yeah, because he's like, you have just enough of
You have
stigmatism
the
to, like, piss you off, and your vision's just off enough to be annoying.
You're blind. You're the vision version of jacking off and then stopping before finishing.
Yeah, basically. Ernie, can we talk about your, I'm a 40-year-old punk boy that's trying to get back into the working field hand tattoo you've got going on right now?
No, this was just being bored at the meeting today. Like, there was paper and I ran out of paper.
For reference, if y'all haven't seen it, there's a little star. Yeah.
Get closer to the camera.
This.
Woo!
Don't trip over your mic.
I wouldn't have eaten shit, but I would have the mic for sure. But that.
Yeah, that is the hand tattoo of like a man who got it in a kitchen when he was 20 and is now trying to work at like Home Depot.
This looks like I got re-entry at the pop show.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Speaking of bad music, so how was your time at the thing?
Yeah,
Bowman?
yeah.
Oh, you're talking about up in Raleigh?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the shit. Like, well, you could have gone, but no, it was your birthday and you wanted to celebrate with your friends.
I did. Well, I wanted to celebrate with my friends there too, but my friends got me a cake, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, shitty karaoke or cake, I'm choosing cake every time.
Bro,
I'd have got her a cake up there too.
And they got me cookie cake, and that's the only type of cake I really eat, so.
It's pretty fun. Like I signed up, like it was emo karaoke, so it's like early 2000s pop punk and emo music, Fall Out Boy and all that bullshit. And when I got there, I was like, okay, I have performed, like I used to be in a pop punk band, and there was a song that we covered where like I would get off the drums and I sang it, and the vocalist got on the drums and played the drums. So I was like, I know this one enough. Like I know that I won't.
Peyton showed me it, and I'm like, oh, I fucking hate this song.
No, that's not the song. I was gonna do Newfound Glory.
Oh.
But I was like, you know what? Other people have signed up for multiple. I'm not sitting here trying to wait for 2 hours and get super nervous. So I just I know the words of this one too. So I went and signed up for it, and I'm glad I did because there was a break, and I thought the band was gonna play the entire sheet.
Yeah.
But no,
They stopped at like 10 or something.
The sheet was from the organizer, not the band, and it hit a point where the band stopped playing songs, and I was like 4 or 5 songs from the end of that list.
Word.
So I was like, oh, dope, good, I got to do it. So yeah, it was really fun. I
would have loved to like gotten like some from first to last action in there.
Yeah, there was some good music on the list. I was part of me wanted to keep going. I was like, I'm not just gonna sing to a song through a PA. That's not as fun. Like I'm here because there was a live band backer. That's what made it fun.
Oh, I could care less. I fucking love karaoke any day of the week. Like fucking shower karaoke, like at a bar karaoke bars.
Can we legit have karaoke where they set up a shower on the stage?
No, look, the best
acoustics will be great.
No, the best karaoke I've ever done and ever had fun at was when I was in New York with my mom. I met up with a guy I knew from high school that was a Korean exchange student, and like we were both really good friends and stuff. So
shout out to whoever he is.
Yeah, shout out to you, John Kim. And by the way, congrats on graduating from like fashion school. He went on to go design clothes.
Yeah, good. Maybe he can dress us.
Well, I joked with him. I was like, "So are you gonna make me something?" And he was like, "Absolutely." And It's the first time I've seen him in like years since we graduated. So that'd be like, what, 6 years? No.
Graduated.
I'm just back here looking patriotic as fuck. I think he needs to come work on my color palette.
But he was like, oh, let me take you out. So I had posted like the night before, oh, hey, someone convinced my mom to do karaoke. And he's like, well, meet me here. And it was in like Koreatown. And he took me to a Korean karaoke bar, which is an experience. Because
I feel like that'd be really fun.
Well, you purchase rooms. Or, like, you can do general karaoke,
but you room karaoke, right? Okay.
Yeah, so he rented a room for us. And, like, it's really funny because, like, they hand him, like, the book of, like, songs in Korean, and then they hand me, like, the American book of songs. It's, like, drastically different. Like, one's super pretty, one's, like, just printouts of paper.
They hand him the karaoke book, and it's, like, a shit ton of songs. They hand you yours, it's just, like, Cher. You know.
Well, look, and my mom, like...
Well, you white people love Cher, right?
Well, look, so I did a song, and then my mom did a song, and then I did another song, and we were like, come on, aren't you going to do it? And he did it, and, like, my mom started crying, and, like, he got so embarrassed, because he was really good. And then my mom's like, oh, my God, like, that's so... Like, she was, like, fangirling over this guy.
Yeah,
like,
because he was kicking ass.
Right, well, no, and just in general, because, like, he was in this, like, snazzy suit, like, fitted, like, it was perfect. I looked like shit because we had just walked like 20 blocks from like our hotel.
He dressed four times better than you guys did for this thing, huh?
Oh yeah, no. I'm like, because we weren't expecting it. Like we went to see Anastasia and then we were like, let's fucking go. But anyway,
oh yeah,
I have feelings about that.
I was about to pop an image up on the screen here.
For what?
I have feelings about this.
There was a guy cosplayed, I guess.
Yes.
To this, like, I was really upset. Like, there was not a single person with like a t-shirt. There wasn't a single person with a t-shirt and black skinny tie or too many wristbands.
No, I was excited because like I still have like my trip pants that I wore during that time and fit. I was like, I was prepared for this, but
That's because people like to relive their past.
This man deserves no respect
like...
because he needed to be in a velvet fucking suit coat with a penny, like a fucking thin tie, and saying Helena, not fucking Danger Days, Gerard.
Either
such horseshit.
Either way, like no one dressed up for it. I was kind of disappointed, except that guy.
If we go again, we're dressing up.
Who like he was socially awkward to the max. I was very proud of him for actually wearing an outfit because him and his friend were like actually like I can't think of the right word to describe it, but like the emo boys back in the day who were like bashful and like kind of gay.
You mean Mikey Way? You mean Mikey Way?
Not gay as in homosexual, Ernie. Fuck off. Like,
what would your phrasing on that go? Kind of gay.
Kind of gay.
Like they're like, there is a dick there, and I appreciate it, but I'm not. I might.
It's
later.
I'll tell you, it's a good dick, but I don't want that anywhere near my face.
It's a good dick. The vein work is nice.
You know what?
I'm digging
Congrats to your doctor for your your circumcision scar.
Yeah, that's really nice. I like that. It's not two toned.
Or
it meshes well.
One of the two.
Anyways, you know what I'm talking about, though. Someone you would describe back in 2002 as gay, but not homosexual.
Right. The guys that wore too much guy liner and they were really close to your to their friends.
Just like that fake bashful kind of thing.
What was that? Someone back in 2000 you would describe as gay, but not now. So that makes it okay, though. That's like saying, in the 40s we would call them the N-word, but not now. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because gay is as bad as the N-word.
No, that's not what I mean.
Sorry. Those guys you would have called the G-word back in 2002?
How about just simply say that they had a very effeminate look to them. Thank you.
No,
or metro.
Effeminate is not the right word. Calling them effeminate is calling them homosexual.
No, it's not.
No, like you're equating gay to homosexual or effeminate. It wasn't effeminate.
No. I'm equating what you're describing as effeminate. It's basically guys that were kind of girly, so they wore probably my cardigan, and they were kind of like...
It has nothing to do with being girly. That's not where I was going with it. Y'all are overanalyzing.
Excuse me. They did something like this, just...
Exactly. They were being way too fucking gay.
And Bowman over there with his yellow button up going like, gay.
Yeah. I'm not saying look, I was gay back then too. It's fine. But like I said, it has nothing to do with being effeminate. It's just
you were a different type of gay. You were are those two men? One here, please. But no, so I get it. Yeah,
Ernie's the one disparaging homosexuals. That's all I want to say. No,
I was
yard tard gay.
Yard tard gay. Basically. And we were talking shit about calling people gay. Oh boy.
Well, no,
Is yard tard
What the
not
fuck is
okay?
a yard tard? Because that sounds terrible.
Jackass, like doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
yard.
that still sounds really. I'd rather. I don't know. I
and-
never heard that before.
Yard tard comes from backyard wrestling.
Yeah,
Oh.
in the wrestling
But
community,
we
we refer to those people who do dumb shit in their yards and sit
As
there and
yard
claim to
tards?
be like, they're yard.
Okay,
Yeah.
I never heard that term before. I'm like, is that like a fucking thing?
Yeah, we didn't backyard wrestle, but we did the same dumb shit. So.
Y'all already saw my shameful ass, dumbass shit videos.
Yardies are the kids who would sit there and throw like fixed punches at one another, but yard tards are the ones that were getting on top of their house and jumping off onto tables and shit.
Yeah,
There were different levels. Me and Wally were yardies. We were, but we weren't yard tards. We had friends that were though.
yeah. I'm not trying to offend people by saying they were kind of gay. They was just kind of gay,
I miss the days when I could say gay and not have a billion people jump down my throat. People in my throat. So
Speaking of people in throat, you've got Bowman's ass with the fucking, what is that, chicken wing or chicken nugget in your mouth?
It was cake, but that's not on screen. I'm trying to find my yard tard picture.
although I tell you the truth,
But anyways, like they were. I think you would call him a twink nowadays. Is what you? Is like Is twink not okay?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
I actually had a conversation last night about
twink is
I was-
actually exactly what we were kind of describing, except
Well, no. What's funny is we were having a conversation.
Say bear, but I don't think you can say twink.
you can say twink.
But-
It's just got to be used in the right context.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
we were having a conversation about twink last night, and I was like, "Is twink not okay? Is twink not PC?" So I googled it, and like Google was like, "No, that's not that bad."
Of course, Google can say it because
I mean, like, it's the difference between going, you're a fucking twink, and,
Well,
God, you're such a
anything's
twink.
offensive.
Right.
If I called you like, I don't know, if I called you stop being so fucking Ernie, like, I don't know. It all depends
I would
on.
be offended
I would
regardless.
pay good money to have a disorder named after me.
A disorder.
Did you
Are you
sleep?
Your
saying
disorder.
gay and twink is a disorder?
No, I'm just saying legit. I want a
See,
disorder named
like,
after
that's
me.
what he does. Like he'll
call
accuse
this-
me of being racist, but like he'll be the one who
You
turns
just
something
simply
racist.
said-
Call
you just
this
simply
the
said-
Ernie digs himself a hole show.
No, you just simply said like like you're being so Ernie right now. I thought to myself like, yo, if you were being me, that would have to be a disorder, and I really want it to be. Did you sleep for 4 months straight?
Oh my god.
Yes.
They're from MySpace,
Oh my god.
but they're private, so no one
What
can
is
see
that?
them.
No.
What are
Why do you have penis
those?
head? That is penis head.
Why do I have penis? I just had my head was shaved.
I know, but
That's not penis. head.
girls refer to shaved heads as penis heads.
Well, it wasn't shaved. It was buzzed.
Close
Is
to
this
fucking
true,
enough.
ladies?
I'm so glad these are private, and now I get to see them.
No, I mean, I'll show them off. Here we go. There's my yard tard picture.
You look like that kid that there was a kid on
You like the kid that hangs out with Jimmy Jr.
No, there was that
Probably
kid
sound
that
like him too.
No, there was that kid that was on MasterChef, MasterChef Kids or whatever, and he's like, they call me like bird.
You're right.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that! And tell me that face is like the kind of kid's like.
That kid stole
Tell
his.
you what, boy, we'll get on our four wheels. We'll show y'all a good time.
No, that also looks like the I stole my sister's panties from under her bed and I sniff them at night. That is that face right there. Or you look like you're really into Tool.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I
yeah.
wasn't into Tool. I can tell you that.
You don't understand. Like, have you listened to Tool? Yeah.
Have you
No, have you listened to them though? Yeah.
I stole my daddy's dip can and
By-
I think
by-
it had
by the
more
way,
than dip in it.
That what I
Like-
said just now. I knew a guy. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I just realized all this is on stream.
Wait,
Oh, well, yeah.
Why did it look like you were with like JonTron? Oh my god, no. Okay.
Right here? Oh, yeah, no, that's... Look at that crooked ass hat. I didn't do that on purpose.
Look at that. You look like you're fucking with JonTron.
No. Real
chilling.
talk. This
that's
looks like
Ben.
the kind of kid that his dad bought him a truck, and he just wrecked it recently. So oh no.
Oh, are you talking about... this?
Oh Jesus Christ.
No.
Yeah, I forgot
need
about
you
that.
to.
Although that wasn't my truck. That was my mom's truck, and I just straight fucked it.
I need you to pull up an image of you in
Dude,
that
I
yellow
almost got
shirt.
wrecked on the fucking way here. Actually, I like.
Look at all that
I
blood.
Look,
Pull up the one with you in the yellow shirt.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude, rip that wheel straight off. I'm really sad they crushed it before I got out of the hospital.
Seriously? Mm-hmm. That was fast.
All right, Rachel, we need to back this. So
Yeah, dog,
go
check
ahead and
this
pull
out.
up the most embarrassing picture of you got from
No,
your
just
youth.
pull it up on there. It's all, they're all fucking out in the open. Just look for me, and there's
You
literally
see these pins? Remember that story I was telling you about the bent pins?
I'm good. I'll wait till you get away from that. Like, I love medical shit.
Is that gore?
But it's the reason that I fucking hate,
It's not gore because you're not using it in a
no.
fashion.
It's not. It's me. I don't like stitches and things like that, and like skin being torn off just makes me nauseous.
Same.
Is it this one with those
not a fucking
dank
nurse.
ass sideburns?
No, it's still.
Oh my fucking god!
I think it's one.
Why you have like a missing piece to your chin strap? Like
because
no.
This was a goatee and mutton chops, quote unquote mutton chops.
No. Bring up the one. I think it's you and Ben in the parking lot.
Look at you with your flip phone.
Me and Ben in the parking lot.
Yeah, it was.
No, dude, that's a razor, homie.
It's still a flip phone.
Yeah. Okay. No. Fuck you. Because flip phones and razors are two totally different animals.
It's still
because.
Dude,
flip phones.
You remember these though, where you took the color out of part of your picture?
Oh yeah, I have a couple of those on my
that
Facebook.
face. No. Fucking zoom in on that fucking face.
Basically.
Like.
He looks concerned.
That's like
it's very Tom goes to the mayor.
No, you look down. Look down. All you see is the top of her head. She looks up and she sees this.
Oh God, Jesus!
Oh man,
what's on your strap? Is that an Outback fucking name tag? What is that?
Nah, dude, we all worked at Sonic's. I had a Sonic.
Okay, I forgot about your Sonic.
What parking lot picture are you talking about?
There's a fucking picture of you and Ben in the parking lot.
I don't look like a fucking penis. I look like a dickhead, but not a penis. Me and Ben in the parking lot, circling, screaming, "We don't give a fuck," with our windows down and the system up. There you go. That's another good angle of them burns.
Oh God! Oh, and those pictures. I have 1,500 of those where you fucking.
I wish I could find a good picture of me back when I had.
Talking about me and Elliot at the boat dock.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's you and I thought it was you and Ben.
Looking fat as fuck.
No, what's great about this picture is like
that shirt looks like it has special effects on it. That's the best part. It just looks like you went.
What I love about this picture is just the worst of both of you. Is him in the friggin' Power Rangers shirt because that's the coolest thing to be wearing.
What wrong with Power Rangers? That's all I need to know.
We just talked about that.
Real talk, you with your best Frenches going right now. Like real talk. I don't know about y'all, but I could go for a pretzel right now.
I
actually had a pretzel earlier. I was really disappointed because it came from Sonic. He ordered it, and it's supposed to come with cheese sauce, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, after he gets the food, we're out of cheese sauce."
Yo, real talk. Yeah, I'm thinking mustard, but you're right. He is a block of good cheese.
I can explain this bad haircut and t-shirt combo. I had a school uniform, and we had to have collared shirts,
and it can't touch the collar, can't touch your ears. Yep. Yeah. Okay, that explains penis hair.
That's your rebellion haircut, isn't it?
No, this isn't the picture. I was about to tell you about my rebellion haircut. I don't know if you know about this.
You did this on one of the podcasts.
Oh God, no! Wait.
So, well, this one is a story that people will actually hear. It had to be above your eyebrows, off of your neck, and off of your ears.
Yeah.
So my hair was a little too long. And so I was like, yo, fuck this. I went to the bathroom and just with scissors. And I ran with that. I never got it fixed. I ran with it until we buzzed my head again.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you. You don't want me to look like an idiot. Well, yeah, I'm going to look like an idiot.
No, you can pull up my Facebook because there's literally...
Here, let me close the window first.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah.
I don't even...
idea.
I don't even know. Like, we'd have to do some serious digging to find...
No, I have a whole album of embarrassing shit.
I was going to bring up this picture from 1998.
There's like 2 albums.
1998.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. I don't think this is on my Facebook, but
there's like 2 albums, and
show that to the camera.
Let me share the fact that mine are not so much as embarrassing. They're more so. I was a scene kid, and I was trying to become a scene queen. Which, if no one's familiar with, scene queens were the girls that had millions of friends that everyone wanted to be friends with that made no fucking money off of being internet famous.
This internet!
And that fucking your hair was lifted and put to the side.
Yep, my hair fell flat all the time though. I fucking love my profile on my cover photo. Just Monica.
The internet's dragging, so y'all gotta fill this.
Yeah.
Ernie.
Well, there we go.
I'll fill the air.
Well,
fill the dead air. Oh, I guess I can keep talking about emo night while I dig.
Yeah. Because we keep getting drug off of that.
Yeah. Anyway, I couldn't tell if they were like trying to play the part of being like the bashful asshole,
or they were just super introverts,
or if like, holy shit, guys, you gotta let this shit go. Like, it ain't 2002 anymore. Like, this ain't gonna get you fucked.
It's wearing Jinkos in 2018.
It wasn't Jinkos. It was.
No, I'm just saying that's what it is.
Jinko's finally going bankrupt. By the way, ooh, what is it?
Finally?
What the fuck?
They re-released. You can buy like fucking like tube pants, man. They're on clearance now.
But why?
Ironic? I don't know.
Although I do know this one thing.
Let's see.
there was this one girl there who...
I thought I was so cute was one, and then there's another one that's like...
I like you labeled one of your folders. I thought this was cute at one point, guys, really.
Yeah, there was sort of memories of that used to be, and then there's the other one. Both of them have embarrassing photos. That's literally MySpace first days.
But there was this one girl there who was, we'll just say well endowed.
Okay.
But...
So Dolly Parton showed up into the building.
But she didn't have the tools on her to carry these weapons.
Okay, so, alright.
And boy, was she just punching herself in the face without her hands when she was singing. She was like jumping up and down, and I was like, God, girl, you're gonna get a concussion.
I have definitely gone to like adjust my bra from the front and slipped up and like fucking uppercut myself.
Oh man, that's my favorite.
Right, I know. And like I did it myself because I was like, let me look like I'm in a fucking party, guys. Like, this will be fucking cool.
I guess I could take the zoom off, huh?
My fucking Spencer shirt and everything.
Oh man, that low exposure time with the flash.
Oh yeah, it was great. And you did this. You only did this motion with your camera to make that shit happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to look like I had friends that were cool enough to invite me to drinking excursions when I was a teenager. I didn't start drinking till I was like 17.
Boy,
so
here we go.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
I like your Christmas outfit.
Funny story about that. My church did youth choir, and we did a choir tour, so we would always go upstate, a couple states and stuff, and stay. Oh, I know. Look, you can see the cherry. There's a cherry under my eye from where I got the shit beat out of me in a fight.
No, it wasn't from a fight. It's because you were thrown down in a pit at that Panic at the Disco show.
But no, that Santa, the Christmas outfit, we stayed at some people's house. Whenever you go on choir tour, you stay with families, and like we had like these girls' rooms, and like I'm not a fucking good person. Like I search through people's shit if I'm staying at their house. I'm like, oh cool.
Oh, it's that lean forward.
Oh yeah, with the hairspray.
Of course.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck on. I'm not a good person.
Oh, I'm not, because like I raided through all their shit, and like I found that Christmas costume in their fucking like belongings, and was like, oh fuck, I gotta put this on, y'all. I put it on, and then the fire alarm goes fucking off, so I had to like run outside. This family did not know I was going through their shit. I am outside in the cold in this little teeny Christmas costume with my youth leader and everything. They were like, they mentioned it the next day. They're like, did we see you in the... Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Unfortunately, you did.
Unfortunately, nothing. Hilarity ensued.
Yeah, no, my embarrassing stuff's on YouTube. It's more so, my photos were very, like, pinpointed what I wanted them to be.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's a real shame we're streaming and, like, everything is loading stupid slow.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the good ones I have.
I'm gonna keep eating Tic Tacs then.
Yeah, just keep eating those Tic Tacs.
Y'all want a Tic Tac? They're cherry Coke flavored.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. They're delicious. They're cherry, and then they turn to Coke once you chew on them. Wait, that sounds really bad out of context.
Although, I did find a really great picture of Wally in his Frosted Tips phase.
What?
Wally with his Frosted Tips.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, Guy Fieri, show me to Flavor Town.
Mind you, this was long before Guy was a thing, but yeah.
I can't say anything. I had that like 2 years ago. Or a year ago.
Yeah, not even a year ago.
It was a year ago now.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about going back to that.
Mm-hmm. I liked it. I'll be real. I don't care.
You guys want to see my hair attempt to be a dog and leave? This was 9th grade for me. But yeah.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, look at that fucking...
You look like you're wearing a Bozo the Clown wig.
Yeah, that was when I first started trying to grow my hair out.
I don't think you have that picture anymore.
Shout out to my Steven Tyler shirt, huh? Yeah. I'm trying to find pictures of when I had that job at the pizza place, so I had to like do the sideburns and goatee because you couldn't have a full beard. Yeah, I looked like garbage. So yeah.
It's me with the homies.
Your fucking frosted ass tips,
dude.
He was hosting a show on the Cooking Network. Okay, God, get off his ass.
I was slim as fuck too. Look at that face.
Oh, speaking of, I'm below 200 now. By the way.
Look at that. Look, no gut. It's like there's actually a dick there.
I was watching Game Grumps today, and Aaron had the shocking revelation. This is an old episode where he realized that he remeasured his dick since he was like 20.
Yeah.
He was like, did you know when you get fat, your dick gets smaller? I'm like, all right.
Homie, like,
bruh.
I've at one point in my life, I was down 90 pounds. You want to feel good about yourself?
Look,
lose some weight, homie.
See, you know what's shitty though is that girls with big boobs, like their boobs go first, and then they get saggy when they lose weight. They don't get any of the positive shit. No, they get, why's your titty on the floor?
That's not entirely true. I mean, you can.
Do you have titties?
Have you seen them?
Do you get yourself checked for breast cancer? Because you know men can get breast cancer.
It has been a little while, but yes, I have been checked.
Do the arm over the head, and then the firm pats. Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude. Like, I opened up that business, and like the stress of owning a business and the ease of just walking around the corner to like Little Caesars and eating a Little Caesars pizza. Yeah, I have gained a good bit back. And
oh no, same here.
It's such a shame because holy shit, like I used to think I was fat, and like at that point in time I was like, God damn, dude.
Don't get
me
started. All of those pictures that y'all just went through, I thought I was fucking humongous.
Yeah.
And like, if I could go back and tell,
humongous what?
Like fucking humongous.
No, sorry, that's a dumb joke.
Oh.
Humongous. Shout out to H3.
Oh, I don't do H3.
Anyways.
Only you jerk off to them in your sleep. So.
Jerk off to my sleep. I jerk off to them right now.
Oh,
why do you think this computer's here in front of me?
Fair point.
The only picture I still have I can't find the other one, but the only picture I still have of me at my slimmest was this picture of me holding the Dragon Slayer, because I can be both your double and your angle. But yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I think the slimmest picture that exists of Ernie was when you were wearing that fucking Hawaiian shirt at Walmart.
No. No, it was me actually when we went to go ride our bikes that time. And
I'll show you the slimmest picture of me, and it makes me want to scream. Because if I could go back and say, hey, you're not fucking fat, I would definitely tell myself that.
How often have I said that to you back then?
A lot. But it's a lot of, I hung out with like chicks that were the size of a fucking twig. And, I didn't know how to not compare myself to them. Let's see. Is it under assorted memories?
I know why the word twink came up recently.
Oh, Jesus.
I had an idea for a business that I'll explain later. Not on this podcast. And it had to do with taking.
Twinks are us.
No, it had to do. Part of the marketing is I will never be a twink. I'm too fat for it. Bear probably. But,
you are full bear. Yeah. You have the beard and chest hair and all.
Skinniest picture of me ever. If I could go back.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah, I was like the fattest person in the world. Yeah.
You have to get closer.
Whatever.
I'm
not the. It's a bikini picture for me when I was 16. Ugh.
But I was like, nah. The marketing for what I want to sell, all you got to do is get like some attractive twink boys and some attractive scene girls.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you know what I'm talking about.
I
like
know. I know.
Yeah. And just put good pictures of them on Instagram.
Here's the thing, but you turned down my shit of earlier. I wanted to redo that fucking horrible ass music video.
I didn't turn it down.
Okay, Ernie, are you down with this?
Something
you know this
about you, girl.
No, you know that horrible ass music video of like the 3 scene kids, and it's like the one girl with the baseball bat, and she's like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch!" It's so fucking terrible.
I've never.
Oh my god,
this.
I don't even know the name of the song or anything, or else I'd say pull it up. But I was like, we need to redo that and make it like a high production bullshit thing.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
It's so fucking great. It's so fucking terrible. It's like trash.
It's so fucking great. It's so fucking terrible.
No, it's something that like I really just want to redo it. Like I want to redo the song. I want to redo the video and everything, and just post it and just here you go. Here you go, internet. Have fun.
I wanna do a reshoot of the entirety of Reservoir Dogs, but we all speak in super high pitched voices.
Can Tim Roth still be in that though?
Sure.
Because that's like my biggest like boner in the world.
Shout out to you. But the whole film is we speak really high, and it just keeps going higher and higher as we talk.
I'm trying to be lemon drop, lemon grab.
The fuck is lemon grab?
Lemon grab.
You own a lemon grab?
No.
Oh man.
The fuck is lemon grab?
You've not watched Adventure Time?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not huge into it, but I'm familiar with it.
Well, we've been running for about an hour and a half. We've lost our 2 viewers.
Aww.
So, this is probably a good time to wrap it up. Anyways,
you should always wrap it up before you put it in.
Thanks for the 3 total people who checked us out live.
Yeah, plus we have some followers too. So
yeah, we gained some followers. Like, to be fair though, it starts here.
I know, but that's still some.
Yeah, 1 year ago from back when we live streamed from the living room.
So do we have no viewers really?
Nah, awesome. None right now. That's fine. But
awesome.
I don't know. This is something we'll probably keep doing. I don't see why not, because we can just keep this set up here and whatever. I know the visuals suck because we're shooting with a camera from like 2002. Speaking of emo nights,
this crashing globe of death above us.
I think my highlight looks pretty okay in this, so.
Yeah, we're a little yellow.
Yeah, you're miles away from it. I'm on top of it.
Yeah, because you're a fucking towering ogre over there.
Towering ogre.
Shut the fuck up.
Towering ogre. Anyways.
No. You know what I thought about the other day? Can I bring this up before we go?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't think I've ever heard someone, like, in German or, like, some, like, harsh language. I say harsh, but they sound very harsh. With, like, a stutter and a, you know, like, I've never heard it.
I'll show you a video.
Please do, because, like, I was wondering about this. I was like, how does that sound? Like, my is so good to, like, no. What?
It sounds like a regular stutter for us, except we don't understand what they're saying. Like,
but those words are
so... It sounds like this. Like, they'll talk like
or
that,
either like how I do, you know, hobby galabi and stuff. Like, how does those words sound?
We probably wouldn't notice a stutter because, like, we would just assume
that was. Yeah, we just assumed that's
I mean,
how
like, if you showed me, like,
cadence.
German, I'd know, but that's about it.
And the worst part is, we can't even... Oh, we got a viewer back. Hey, dude.
Hey.
What up? You coming in right as we about to sign off?
Who is this?
Who is this?
I have no fucking idea.
You know, we're gonna...
It's just gonna show us because it doesn't actually populate the list.
Comment so we can see who the fuck
Hey,
you
whoever's
is.
watching now, you're about to be done, but
yeah, we
you know,
were just
you
talking
wanna,
about German
you want to
stutters,
say
which
something
sounds
while
like a
you're
really
here,
great
you know?
band.
Yo, dude, if you're a Twitch Prime user, how about toss us that subscribe, homie?
And
it's
if you don't know what Twitch Prime is,
link your Amazon Prime account. If
yeah,
you don't have
free.
Amazon
And you get
Prime,
free
then what
swag.
the fuck's wrong with you?
No, look, you get free swag too if you connect the two.
Here we go. Actually, for you who just joined us, in the next 3 minutes, if you give us a really, really good question, we'll answer it right here on the spot. It can be about anything at all. Ask a question. And while we wait for you to ask that question, hobby get lobby.
How big does your dick really get when you lose 100 pounds?
That's it. I mean, I don't know.
It doesn't get big. It just gets unrevealed.
Right.
Unrevealed. It gets revealed.
It basically just goes, oh, what?
Yeah. God damn it, I was hibernating.
Your inch and a half chub is now a 2.5 inch chub. It's pretty dope.
That's like you can get that surgery to like extend your dick because you have like 2 inches
There's
inside
dick extension surgery?
You haven't heard about that? There's
No,
like
I
a thing
haven't.
where you could get like something cut inside.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
the length of your dick is governed, I guess. I'm gonna use the word
Governed.
It's governed by
Can
a
I
tendon.
commandeer this?
So you know how
Like,
some dudes'
ugh.
dicks like curve? It's because their tendon is like it's being held by the tendon.
Oh, that's how that surgery works.
What the fuck did I just? Click
oh,
on?
hey, it's Tifa! Yay!
Oh, hi!
Hey!
You're
So,
adorable.
All right, Countess Tifa.
Tifa,
So here's how
whatever.
dicks work. They have a tendon in the middle
I am
of it.
so
Listen,
sorry.
Anyways,
real
what
talk.
they do
You've
is they
missed
Her dick is bigger than all of ours.
See,
so.
you've
They
missed
clip
our
the tendon.
UTI conversations, like in previous podcasts. Now we're getting the male equivalent of it with how to extend your dick without a pill,
how to extend your dick without a pill? Lose weight.
Yeah.
or
I'm
get a
100%
bathmate, or
dead
get a
serious.
bathmate.
So I'd like to take this opportunity to go ahead and put a shout out because Tifa's joined us. Countess Tifa, one of my favorite cosplayers ever. Go like her on the book face, on the Twitters and all that stuff. Just look her up. Countess. Oh wait, I thought something new came up on the screen.
I
Yes.
give you 20 toots for your style and your adorableness.
No one gets a dick reduction. Don't pretend like you know someone who got a dick reduction.
Dick reduction. I'll tell you how you get a dick reduction. Think about. Oh no, wait.
You
Some
piss
people
off a really angry like girlfriend. That's how you get dick reduction.
Because I was listening to another podcast where someone was talking about how their girlfriend's ex-boyfriend had a dick reduction, and then they looked into it, and it's like not a thing. You can't get it.
No, I was just thinking. I was just thinking about it.
Not to discount what you're saying.
So is this as close to doing an interview on the show as possible? Because you know. But yeah, for everyone else, this is her, and she is rad. You should go.
Yeah, dude, real good shot.
Yeah. Well, sorry. What do you want me to do here?
Whenever we post this video to YouTube, I say, Bowman, you put a link in the description to her profile.
Because there are a very few number of cosplayers I know that deserve to be bigger than they actually are, and
He
she
was
is
a private. He couldn't get hard without passing out. Not enough blood. Well, that doesn't mean he got it reduced. I don't think that's a real thing.
Yeah, I think actually it'd be like a blood thing, right?
Yeah.
Like they would give you something to better.
You would literally that's
Oh
referred
my
to
God.
as a priapism.
I watch
where you
Smarter
have to take
Every
a
Day
needle
where
to
they
get
talk
blood
about
out.
priapisms, and the fucking hose they put in, or not hose, but like these
needle.
No. Like guys who can't get their dick hard or something like that after priapism. They have 2 plastic or whatever reservoirs that they put in the dude's dick that you pump full of water.
Yeah, well, that's the same thing.
To get it hard so you can fuck again.
Well, look, that's kind of how...
get it hard, you can fuck again.
Well, look, that's kind of how, female to male works once you have your dingling. It doesn't naturally get hard. You have a little...
Kudos to Rachel for dingling.
Yeah, dingling, wang, schlong.
I've been calling it wang for so long that...
A willy.
I cannot remember the last time I heard dingling, but
I love using dingling and ding dong. Those are my favorite, and cash and prizes.
Someone else just joined the chat too. You guys are all... Hold on, he got the tip cut off. No, come on, that's not how it works. It ain't like, what did he do? Get the cotton Hilbert on his dick? Put his knees on his ankles?
Yeah, on top of that, like that's like
that episode of fucking South Park where what's his face's dad
Garrison's dick goes away.
No. I was talking about, he was referring the fucking his feet to his knees or whatever. I was talking about whenever
he turns into
or whenever he turns into the fucking dolphin and shit. Yeah, that.
No, but really, how do you reattach that? That's like a epicenter of like nerve endings.
Florida teen undergoes world's first penis reduction surgery. That was back in 2015. When did your friend who claims his dick was too big get a penis reduction?
Because that sounds like the kind of thing, my dick's so big, I had to get surgery.
Well, no, there is that dude in like Mexico that his dick is literally so big that it's not non-functional.
Yeah.
It drags the floor.
No, I'm aware that that's a thing, but like, no dude just gets his dick shortened.
Well, there's actually a guy in Myrtle Beach that's apparently like record holder is like flaccid, world largest dick, and it's unusable.
Not anymore, but yeah.
But it's
like,
I imagine the world's largest dick is unusable.
Well, because there's that guy. No, look up. There's this dude in Germany that he has like fucking silicone like implants in his dick, and it's like, it's deadly.
So we now know that talking about dicks is what brings in the viewers, apparently.
Right.
Well, he got the tip cut off and reattached. He was on orders not to do PT for 3 months. I think he just wanted an excuse to not go to
PT. Yeah, I'll be real with you. If I had
PT scared me too. I wouldn't want to play it either for 3 months.
Here we go.
You know they have that Unity version now, right? So the people who didn't get to play through it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I literally like, it was me, Kevin in the bedroom, and then like my roommate was like at the front of the house, and like I fucking got the shit scared out of me by that. Like, I knew it was coming, and then like, fuck if that didn't scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah, no, it still spooks me something fierce when I play it, so I can't say anything.
Rip Silent Hills.
Yeah,
I want that guy to. Can we get an interview with this guy? Can we get him on the podcast team?
And basically, the whole thing is just him going like, "Yeah, so I had to have my dick reduced." I'm like, bullshit.
I want to see the pictures. I need to see the scar.
I'm not asking to see your dick, but let me see your dick.
No, I am asking to see your dick. Send it to me.
You have the Boy Scouts rule at that point.
Hit us, the game Agony. Oh, y'all playing? Nah, I ain't playing.
Okay, enough dick talk, guys. So y'all playing this?
Anywho, I'm wrong because people don't actually get their dicks shortened. What are y'all playing?
I was pretty certain I was told the dick was shortened.
Yeah, no, I recognize that it's your account. It's just some dude who wanted to pretend his dick was too big at one point.
I also really enjoy everyone that makes fun of like girls with like enlarged clits that look like penises.
Nah, dude, that just makes the game easier. That's easy mode.
Goodbye.
I mean, yeah, we've been going for an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's time to roll.
On the note of penis reductions.
I got a video I need to show you then in that case.
Oh, really?
No, I'm not playing Agony, but it sounds like total torture because it's Agony, guys.
What the fuck is...
Oh my god, can you mute his fucking mic?
No.
Anyways, so that's the end of the game here. Unfortunately, no, we're not playing Agony.
How about you get in a little earlier next time?
What the fuck is Agony?
I don't know. We'll have to look it up.
We'll look it up.
Okay,
We'll have to look it up. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, all 4 of you now. Hey, I think we're gonna do this every week. If this is something that you guys are into, follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/the Procrastinauts, or if you're just on YouTube, go down to that subscribe button, click on it. Also, like that motherfucking smash button. I love that.
Oh,
that's gonna be a staple from now on.
If you don't smash that button,
nah, dude, you gotta like that motherfucking smash button. I love it.
Or just be like, hey guys, let's see if we can get this to 2 likes.
Right. If we can get 3 followers next time, we'll actually do another podcast.
No, I'm going to do a podcast regardless, but legit. If you do like this, like I said, we're on Twitch now. We're going to do this every Sunday. It should be at 8 o'clock. But you know,
how about you tell my management
well,
that?
we'll discuss that in a little while.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But this is kind of a test because I don't know what I'm doing here with Twitch. I'll be real.
And if you go to our YouTube, our social media links are in the fucking description, and you can yell at us.
Go to facebook.com/theprocrastinauts, youtube.com/theprocrastinauts, twitter.com/procrast, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Follow us on whatever platform you like. If you like us, if you want to continue seeing more, like I said, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Twitch.
And if you don't like us, then just express that hate by watching. I just
want to end this. Let me finish it.
Goodbye.
Anyways,
like
I said,
soon Patreon, because Acid has offered to make us a Patreon so we can have chairs.
We have a Patreon. It's just not public.
Oh, sorry.
Spoiler alert.
We'll give away tons of free merch.
Yeah, we'll give away tons. Oh my god, like that one fucking group. Give us $5 and we'll give you a t-shirt.
Bro.
I'm aware. You don't have to send us Wikipedia articles, fucker. Like, I'm aware it's a thing, but it didn't start until 2015. February 2015.
I'm going to change your name to Salt Cake.
It was a kid in Florida. It wasn't your friend who's in the military who wants to pretend his dick was too big.
Someone's tilted.
Bum is just mad because
he had to have the Wikipedia pages. Fuck off.
He's just mad because he had to have the reverse surgery of it.
I had a penis enlargement, which is also not a thing. But share with your friends and roll the outro music. Fucking Christ. I'm just Now I need an outro button for Twitch.
Oh god.